Put God and family first. Bo, tell them.
Shirley, tell me something. How long have you been driving for Wiley Sanders Truck Line?
October will be 28 years.
Did your mother drive once?
33 years.
And who else in your family worked for?
My dad worked in the shop, and my husband was also a driver and worked in the shop.
So Wiley Sanders Truck Line is family, family, family.
Always.
That's right.
Come join.
Good morning and welcome to the first Monday of 2025 Truck Edition, Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I'm so happy. Number one is I got my favorite friend here today that's talking about a program that she has going on. I ain't gonna tell you who it is. I'm gonna let her tell you. But truly, it's just good to be here this morning. It's good to start this 2025 off with you. And I just know I've been praying, and I know a lot of my friends been praying. 2025 is gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year. 2024 wasn't a bad year, but 2025 is gonna be better. Talk to my good friend Frankie Sarah. Go, let's go. Something is happening here. He said, let's go, let's go, let's go. So that's what we're doing. We're going. We got some new equipment coming in and we're hiring. And you know, this morning let me do the word of the day before I get too far. Let me do the word of the day. The word of the day comes from Psalms 119 and 105. Study Bible says, your word is a lamp to my foot and a light for my path. King James Version says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Now let me tell you something. All us country folks is just about got a flashlight in our truck, in our pickup truck. All us country folks is now. Y'all city people, y'all use your phone, but us old country folks, we got that old flashlight in the back seat, the battery, and we have to hit it a couple of times. Come on. But you ever notice darkness and you turn on a flashlight? The psalmist here is saying that when things are dark, God gives a light to his path. And that's, I don't know, that stuck with me yesterday after I heard that in service. And I said, you know what? I'm going to share that in the morning. So now that I've shared that, let me say this. We had 18 recruits scheduled to come in this morning. All 18 showed up. We don't even have seats for 18. We scattered everywhere. We in the break room. We in the recruiting class. But we got 2 TVs. We're going to make it work because we all work together. Now, first thing Kim did was say, hey, look, I help y'all with the interviews, blah, blah. I had a lady that was sick out this morning. She'll probably have a fit if I tell she was sick, so I ain't going to do it. But we're just pulling together and working together. Why am I talking about that? Because we, as a country and as one another, have got to learn to work together. We've got to learn to love one another. Drivers, if you're thinking about being a driver, and if you got a CDL, and I won't dare say this man's name because I wouldn't say your name. Do you know we had a person that come to the class this morning, got a ticket 20 mile an hour over yesterday? I pretty cried. I'll be honest with you, I pretty cried. I had to look this man in the face and ask him to go back home. You cannot have these big speeding tickets and drive a truck. Please, people, please slow down. Slow down. I was like, and you know, most of the time people that have problems are always your nice ones. He was so nice. He said, I need to tell y'all something. And it just happened yesterday, and he had his wife on the phone, and I told him to go to court and try to get it knocked down because we definitely would give him a chance. But sometimes somebody else's mistake wakes us up. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't get these big speeding tickets. Number one, it drives your insurance up. Number two, if you wreck, it hurts worse. And number three is, don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I love to go fast, and I'm learning every day to get a little slower and a little slower. You know, I tell you about it. Everybody be breaking out the office at 5 o'clock so they don't get behind me. But anyway, that's just some things I want to talk about this morning. I didn't want to talk about the ticket, but it just happened. But Hey, let's go into this year positive. We'll be right back with our first guest.
Shirley, tell me something. How long have you been driving for Wiley Sanders Truck Line?
October will be 28 years.
Did your mother drive once?
33 years.
And who else in your family worked for?
My dad worked in the shop, and my husband was also a driver and worked in the shop.
So Wiley Sanders Truck Line is family, family, family.
Always.
That's right. Come join us today, the family of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Shirley, tell me something. How long have you been driving for Wiley Sanders Truck Line?
October will be 28 years.
Did your mother drive once?
33 years.
And who else in your family worked for?
My dad worked in the shop, and my husband was also a driver and worked in the shop.
So Wiley Sanders Truck Line is family, family, family.
You see that lady in that commercial, Miss Shirley? Let me tell y'all something. That was a peaceful time. You let me give her a trainee and they don't show up or something. That little old lady can get feisty though. Boy, she gonna have 50. She knows called her a little old lady, but that little lady, she's one of our drivers. She's been there a long time. Her mother worked there. Her husband worked there. It's just been a generation of that family. But speaking of family, you got some of your family with you today. Tell everybody who you are and what you do. You go first.
I do. I'm Mary Poe. I am the executive director of the House of Hope and Restoration down in Brundage, Alabama, and we are a women's crisis center.
Okay. And you brought somebody with you today?
I did. This is Serena. Serena Black. She has been with us about 14 months now, and she is doing amazing.
Serena, I talked to you earlier before we came on the show, and I said, don't worry, I ain't going to ask you nothing that you don't know. What has the House of Hope meant to you?
Oh, wow. One, God, I had to put God first. I've been clean 2 years. The 8th would be 2 years. And I had to give it up to Jesus and surrender, because that's the only way He's going to help you. Because my way was not working. And I was in prison. I was there for drugs. But I got clean the week after I got locked up, because I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I wasn't supposed to make parole. I made parole, and God knew I didn't need to go back home because of people, places, and things. I needed to grow. Well, the Church of the Highlands was coming in there, and the women from Church of the Highlands had mentioned Miss Mary had opened her house back up, the House of Hope and Restoration. And so I needed a home plan. And one of the ladies had went and told her. And I'm telling you, if this wasn't God, the next morning my counselor called me out there and said, Miss Mary called and said she had a bed for me. And now it's 14 months in, and I've bought my own car. I'm going to GED class. I work. I got my family back. I'm clean. I'm learning how to be sober again.
Good.
And, you know, when it's all said and done, I'll have my own place. And I'll be able to stand on my own 2 feet. But the house has been very important, and it's helped me grow. When you live with that many people, you learn how to grow.
And depend on each other.
And depend on each other.
Now, I need a favor from you ladies at the House of Hope, because I'm finna busy as I be, and I promised Miss Mary, she called me before the holidays, and I told her, I say, it's just too much going on. But I want you ladies to get up a flyer, and let's try to get one of those Miss Mary, however you want to do it. I'm just going to ask some people to donate. Let's try to get a fund started, a van fund.
Yes.
Because you need a van, and I want you to have a van. And I read a book that says you have not because you ask not.
Amen.
And it's just one thing about it. I don't try to ask Sanders for everything. I ask people in general. I just asked around, and so what we're gonna do is we just get a GoFundMe, however they do it. But I'm gonna announce it on the radio. Gonna get with Steve, and we're gonna cut a commercial about it. Just gonna do some things to get the community. It's something I say this all the time. I say this all the time, and I say it because it's true. And one thing I love about Pike County, if you ask them, they'll help you.
That's
Right.
right.
If you ask them and you ask them in the right way, and they know you're doing what's right, they will help you. And I tell people all the time, it looks like I'm always doing something, but nah, I'm just always the backseat person, the mouth person, I guess, talking about it. But I want you to have that. I've been thinking about it ever since you told me. You notice you didn't have to mention it to me, and it can be done.
It can be done.
It's not.
Absolutely.
It's not like y'all want a new one. You're just trying to get something, and you just never know.
We
If you have not watched the movie Forge, watch it.
Yes, I've watched it. Yeah.
The Forge. Watch that movie. A friend of mine, Ricky Free, told me to watch it, and I watched it yesterday when I got out of service, and it'll touch you.
Yeah.
If you love the Lord, it will really touch you, because in men, and I know y'all are women, but men need to do the same thing.
Yes.
And so I was very eager to come to work this morning. It kind of is right. Number one, I want to tell my friend, thank you for telling me to watch that movie. Thank
Yes,
you. And I told him about I had you ladies on. Well, I told him I had you on here. I didn't know you was bringing guests. I had forgot that. But I'm glad to have you on here. And what you're doing is you're just showing you're being here. We don't never know what God is gonna do and how he's gonna do something. But you're being here, somebody may see you that are not clean
Right.
and say, you know what? I wanna get clean.
Yes.
I wanna get clean. I want it may be a lady, they may call a house of hope. It may be a man, and they may call me. I don't have no house, but I sure can direct you to the Lord. I can do that. And so that is so good for you to have the courage to come up here and say that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I want to give back because you can only give away what you've been given, and what I've got is a gift from God and also from my family at the House of Hope.
Yes.
From my family, away from my family. So, and they've really been there for me.
Yeah.
I recently lost my sister, and they've just been amazing for me. They've been there 100% the whole time, and I'm not the best person in the world to handle, but they've put up with me. So.
Well, good deal. That's what I say about trucking. I don't care. I told my boss, I don't care who comes on this show, what we do, I can always involve trucking in it. When you deal with different people, I deal with a lot of different drivers, and they have a lot of different struggles. And some of them have kids that have went down the wrong path, and they come and they talk to me about it. And it's good that they feel comfortable enough to come and tell me. And when somebody tells me, I got to be off, I got to go see about my son. And we got some drivers that have kids that are autistic, and they're very on a schedule, and that driver has to be home, pretty close to that schedule. I thank God that I work for a company that will try to get him there. And I won't call these people names because you just don't do that. But I believe in what you're doing. I believe in what you're doing, and other people believe in you too. I got a good friend of mine to reach out to you and tell you that I had looked at the calendar wrong when I gave you that date. But as long as you keep your hand in God's hand and you keep working, and the reason I told you to watch that movie, because it's a scene in there where the guy tells the guy to accept you have to give up something. And so you can look at your sister, you gave up something, but you took something.
Right.
You accepted something way much more. So I can go on and on. Don't get me started. I can just go on and on. I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of the household. How long have you had the household now?
We have been there, let's see, October's when we first opened of last year.
I came in November.
Right, so we have been there about 15 months.
Yeah.
So you open and you close and you come back then.
Well, the House of Hope was there and Alabama Teen Challenge was running it. They closed the house down. And then we opened the house back up a few years later.
Did you work with Team Challenge?
What I did with Teen Challenge is I helped raise money initially for them.
Okay.
And then I just volunteered to help do their first fundraiser.
Okay. Because I remember you was on here one time, and I know it's been longer than that.
It's been since we had the House of Hope and Restoration, since we opened it.
Since you opened
Yes,
it.
sir.
Okay.
And we have 13 women there now,
13.
13 ladies.
Now explain some of the things about it, because I don't forget your requirements. Tell me some of your requirements.
First of all, let me tell you about the ladies. We have women that have addiction issues.
Uh-huh.
We have women that are homeless.
Uh-huh.
We have women from domestic violence issues. And then we have women that are transitioning from prison there. So we are a women's crisis center. And what they do is they go to NA meetings, Celebrate Recovery meetings, they go to church. They volunteer in the community with the Salvation Army, with the Baptist Association. We help provide some meals for the elderly. We, if there's a death that we know of, we try to support and love on that family. We are very active in church. We do freedom groups. We are praying to start new classes in the next month or so. We are going to be opening a small thrift store down in Brundage. We have been blessed by getting to use a building there, so we will be opening that thrift store. We need another house, but we need a van first.
You need a van first.
We need a van because we have 13 ladies. Yes, we need a van.
Well, let me tell you something about your ladies. At the rodeo,
Uh-huh.
they had a booth set up
Yes.
where they sold cakes. I want to tell you, when your ladies got ready to leave, they came over to me and my wife and everybody. I had a couple of my Sanders family there with me. We was trying to recruit, of course, and they offered all of us some cake.
Oh, that is wonderful.
I thought that was so nice of them to do that. I try not to, you can't tell it, but I try not to stay away from sweets. Like I said it right the first time, I tried not to stay away from sweets. But anyway, so I thought that was so nice of them, because I thought to myself, a lot of people don't even know where these ladies are from. And then I realized they did have a sign up. But I went over there and spoke to them. And one came that who knew who I was just talking to me. I could not figure it out till about Miller Ways. Then I went back over there and talked to them again. Because I want everybody to know. Old Hoss, I'm just friendly. I tell people all the time, when you're in the recruiting business, you recruit everybody.
That's right.
You don't know how many grandmamas call me. House, little Johnny needs a job, and I want you to talk to him. And I talk to him, because he's probably out somewhere else, and she's watching TV, and she's done saw that commercial, and she sees that number.
Right.
The commercial is not for the driver, it's for the mamas, the sisters, the brothers, the cousins, the aunts.
Right.
And I throwed another one in there. And the people that they owe money. I'm gonna help him get a job. I'm gonna call and get him a job. And so we have to be friendly. The Bible teaches us that to find a friend, we first must be friendly. And Miss Mary, you have been friendly, and you have gave these girls a chance, an opportunity. And when you called me about the van, I thought, man, that is a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah. Get it decorated with the House of Hope on it. So what kind of car did you get you?
I bought an Audi. It was my daughter had it. It was gently used, and I paid $1,000 for it. And I've been fixing it up and stuff. So but
Is it running?
it's running. It's
Well,
mine.
that's the main
It's
thing.
mine, and it's in my name, and the title's in my name.
And it'll get you from point A to point
Point
B.
B.
That's all you need, girl. That's all you need.
Yeah.
It's one thing about life. If you keep on, what is the song? We fall down, but we get up.
That's right.
That is a great song. It is a really great song. We fall down, but we get up. And you ain't never seen a good rodeo rider that ain't been thrown.
Right.
Them professionals, they've been thrown a lot of times. Most time you can see it in they walk. They got a little, well, something been broke or something. So you just keep getting back up and keep doing what you're doing. Most of all, keep being an inspiration to other people. And we as, I've been here a little longer than y'all, but we as older ones really got to look at the young ones and say good and positive things to them.
Yes.
If we don't, we're putting our future in danger, because they're the ones that are going to come up and going to have to do. And I try to make it a habit when I'm in grocery stores or church, wherever I'm at, and a young person does something good, I compliment them. I compliment them because they need that encouraging. They don't need somebody telling them, you ain't gonna do nothing. They need encouraging. Had a guy, it just happened this morning, but I've been noticing him. This is the first time I've been close to him. But I noticed how he comes in and how he carries himself. And this morning I was standing at the counter. Yeah, I should have been working out, but I was sipping on my coffee a little bit. And he walked in there and he said, good morning, sir, how you doing? Good morning, sir, how you doing? You don't find that everywhere.
Right.
You don't find that everywhere. And so for him to do that, I told him good morning, and I stopped him. I said, man, I want to tell you something. I said, you made my day. I said, you made my day. I said, I love to see young people like you that are still manable and respectful.
That's right.
He said, hey, what up? And I said, good morning, sir. That's something else in that movie. It teaches a man how to greet a man. You get more respect. Respect is not given, it's earned.
Right.
It's earned. It's earned. It's earned. That's one thing I can say about, and I'm not afraid when somebody teach me something, I tell people who taught me because they make it teach them something. I took a lot out of Trace Parker Page on what he told me his daddy told him about being a man, and you don't deserve nothing, you earn it. And Trace used to see him say that. And when I used to introduce him as the president, he said, no, I work for y'all, and just the humbleness he had. And I took it, I'm old enough. Got some of that on me. I got some of that on me. And that's what we got to do. And Miss Mary, I just want to encourage you to just, I'm sure it's 1,000 other things you could be doing, but for you to just hang in there like you do and always smiling about it.
I love the House of Hope, and I love what it represents. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
So tell me about the requirements.
Well, the ladies have to be in, a crisis situation. They have to need help. They've got to be willing to be able to come there and stay the 12 to the 18 months, unless they're homeless. If they're homeless and they can get a job and they can get a car and they can get back on their feet, get a place to stay, then they can leave earlier than that. But the regular program is 12 to 18 months, and they have to say, okay, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna stick this out, and I'm gonna make a change and a difference in my life.
It's a
Willing.
willing. You have to be willing. You have to want it to change.
So what do y'all do when y'all sitting around, when y'all get off work, y'all play games? What do y'all do?
Oh, no. So, we have our meetings and we have our classes and we have stuff to do. We talk and pray and stuff like that together. We don't have a lot of free time. We're constantly busy, but that's a good thing, because if you're working, I work, and then you got class and meetings, and then I have GD class. And if you're concentrating on your sobriety and your program, you really ain't got a lot of time to sit around anyway.
Well, good.
And it teaches you how to be responsible, how to live in the real world again. This is my first time in my life that I've been clean 2 years, and I'm 50. And
Okay.
it's time, you know, for me to be mom and grandma again when I'm able to. And it's time for me to have a life with God. And that's what the House of
Oh,
Hope is
that's
teaching.
amazing.
That's what the House of Hope is teaching me how to do.
That's
to live in the
amazing.
real world again, you know, because I get out and I work, and we have to learn how to. There's different personalities wherever you go,
Yeah.
and you have to learn how to deal with those. And we pray and we talk and we watch movies together when we do have free time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You form a bond.
there's
You
a
form
family there.
That's good. And family is a strong bond. And you say y'all pray. A family that prays together will stay together. And I'm going to tell you something else about praying. And I say, I don't know, but that kind of stuck with me. God say, if you can count how many times you pray in a day, you ain't praying enough. And I thought about that, you know. I said, oh, Hoss, he pray when he eat his breakfast. He pray when he eat his lunch. And if I get mad during the day, I'll say a little prayer so I don't let the Hoss daddy come out. I say, ooh, I can almost count mine. I got to fix this. I got to fix this. See, when you can take a look at yourself, what I respect so much about you, that you said, I'm 50. It's the first time I've been clean in 2 years. See, you looked at yourself first, but you're making a difference. And, and that's what we got to learn to do. Like I said yesterday when the guy said that, I felt right in that group that could count the times I prayed. Why I sit there and counted them right then, I don't know, but I thought, okay, I don't want to be able to do this next week.
Paul says, pray without ceasing.
That's right, without ceasing. And also it's a scripture in the Bible that says pray constantly.
Yeah.
Pray constantly. Now, I'm going back to that movie again, The Forge. Y'all gotta watch that.
Okay.
Y'all ladies gotta watch that because it was that's what they talked about was praying, and the guy that told me I should have knew it was gonna be something like that because Ricky he has really just joined in with the church and just doing it. You know, I think most people now, and I'm just gonna say most, have realized that we at a time that if we don't go to trusting in God, I mean, the world, you got these people that's doing all this crazy stuff.
Right, yeah, it's a mess.
I mean, stuff that when me and you come along, Miss Baby, that you didn't even think about that. When I looked at the New Orleans situation, and I thought about, and I'm gonna raise my hand, I thought about all the times I've been down there drunk, walking up and down that strip. I got lost one night, couldn't get back to the hotel, and it was on that strip. I had to pay a guy to take me back. Boy, he charged me too. I just wanted to get back to the hotel. I just got tired of looking. I kept drifting in these bars and railing. But when I thought about that, it made me think, it could have happened then.
That's right.
You know,
We don't ever know.
I don't want. It's just something, and just for people mind that are so sick. So those of us with sound mind and good hearts, we need to spread that to as many as we can. As many as we can, You know, to a dead battery, you hook jumper cables to it.
That's right.
We got to start being jumper cables. The ones that are dead around us, see, they're not dead, they're just dead.
They need a little jump.
They need a little jump.
That's right.
Hook the battery to them. They got the ones now, these little boosters.
Right.
So that's what you can use your phone for. You can be sharing something with somebody. Say, look at this scripture. And so, I tell people, I tote this tablet around. They probably think I got everything and ain't nothing in it but scripture stuff.
That's
Most
all you
everything-
need.
Yeah, most everything. That's all that's in it.
That's right.
You know. Let me tell you a little story about it too. I'm bad to leave it in here, which is a safe place, because Steve would call me and tell me, you left your tablet. But I must have left it at the wrong place, and I didn't get it back. And I was so mad. I was mad. I was calling. I was backtracking, and I knew, you know you had something.
Right.
And finally, I'm gonna tell you how I got over it. I said, you know what? whoever steals that tablet, whoever got it, I ain't gonna say they stole it. If they found it and they didn't give it back to me, they still got my name in the back of it. But when they do break in it,
They gonna find scripture.
they're gonna find scripture.
Nothing but scripture.
And I thought maybe, that may be just a good deal. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed and I'm able to buy another one. And I quit acting like that. I went home and told my wife, order me another one. And I got one that's a little faster. And so sometimes we have to take things that happen to us and find the good in it.
That's right.
When when the COVID was here, and I told a lot of the drivers, I said, now people that didn't know how important you guys are, now they know.
Yeah.
When it's a chance they may not get their water, it's a chance they may not get their cereal, it's a chance they may not get the gas and the oil and the things they need, because trucking does that. And the truckers kept this world moving for those 2 years through COVID. You can do the same thing with other ladies. You can keep them moving because you can tell them, so you ain't got to say that you can't make it. That's what I tell people about working. I've been working all my life. My sister's an educator, my mama was an educator, my daddy was in it. All of them was real big educators. I just worked and I made some money and I liked it and I just kept working. And I love cars and I bought cars.
Yeah, you just have to keep going.
You just have to keep going. You have to keep going. And that's your inspiration. When I look at Miss Mary, that's what I think about. She's still going. Tell you a funny story. I told her, I said, if you need your car washed, you call me. You come on and get your car washed. So my guys called me one day. Say, is this lady over here to say that you said we could wash her car for you? I said, I ain't told nobody to get it car washed. Don't call me no more. So Miss Mary called me. She said, it's been a long time. But I called her. I said, y'all watch that lady.
Yeah,
But we have to give to get something.
that's right.
And sometimes we get nothing but that good feeling in the heart.
That's right.
Now, let me tell you. I got enough shoes because my feet are bad. And I had one of my toes taken off. But I went to a doctor one time. He gave me the license. You know how people say license to kill? Well, he gave me license to buy. He told me, he said, Mr. Bennett, it would not hurt if you wore a different shoe every day. And he said, don't let the heel get run down. You got to keep a good shoe on your feet.
Yeah.
And I work hard, and I buy shoes. And I had some of them fixed, and when the heel go, I get them fixed, and I got to thinking about that. Just when it get where it's bad for me, somebody else can wear that shoe on.
That's right.
And a friend of mine, Tanya Matthews, she told me about the one that I had to reach out to. She told me about a guy that does kind of the same thing you do, but he do it for men.
Yes.
And boy, I've been going through my closet and my shoe, and I carry her stuff, and it makes me feel good. I be checking them.
Right.
Instead of getting them fixed when they get a little, not in my boots, I don't do them like that, but I just pass it on. And I never will forget, his name was Charlie Sankey. He was a preacher, and he said he had a preacher that got burned out, lost everything he had. And the preacher was going to preach that Sunday. And he called him. He said, can I get one of your suits too? Just give me one of your cheap, your little old suits or something. He told him, yeah, come on by the house. And so he came by the house. And so he went back there and got one nice suit. Got him out a nice suit. Give to him. When the preacher, he wears suits. And he said, no, man, this one you're nice. So just get one of yours. He said, no, you don't get nobody to wear something that's wore out and you can't do nothing with it neither.
Right.
Well, if you can't do nothing with it, they can't do nothing with it. Be careful when we give somebody. Make sure they can use it.
That's right.
Make sure it's a blessing to them.
That's right.
If you don't want it slam out and it's got holes in it, what you gonna get somebody else for?
That's right.
Give them something they can use. So I try to make a habit. Anything I give somebody, it's some left in it. There's some use left in it. In your heart, you can give somebody your heart. You can give them your knowledge. I've been that road. It ain't no good.
Right.
It ain't no good. But I am so excited about y'all doing this. And like I said, let's get some flyers out. I'm gonna do my end with the mouthpiece.
All right.
And let's whatever ideas y'all have, I will help y'all with it. I was thinking about maybe have a big dinner and everybody buy a ticket to the dinner or something. Let's do something. Let's don't just sit on this. Let's reach out for it. But the first thing let's do, make sure we pray about it every day.
That's right.
Throw it in our daily prayer. House of Hope need a band. He got the blessing. He just waiting on us to ask him.
That's right. Amen.
He just waiting on us to ask him. He got it. It's fixed.
It's coming.
Yeah, we don't know how, but it's fixed. You got anybody you want to say hello to? So Sunday when y'all sitting there, because I want y'all to watch this Sunday evening.
Just say hey to my family at the House of Hope, and I love you girls, and y'all mean the world to me, and I just appreciate everything that we do together.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Seems like y'all got a good group down there.
We do. We really have a good group.
Y'all got a kitchen, bedroom.
We got
Yeah.
kitchen, bedrooms. We just added another bathroom. We have got the men of Forge right here in Pike County that is working on us a porch, redoing our porch. My husband has been instrumental to helping these ladies there
Yeah.
when there's any kind of repair and he's the one that put the bathroom in. So,
Okay.
So that now they have 3 bathrooms.
Well, that's good. That's good. I can see. I can
13
see what
women.
ladies would need 3. I can see that.
13.
I live with one lady and we got 2,
Right.
so I can see that. So, what about food and grocery? How do y'all do that?
Food and groceries. We have a lot of people that donate. Then we have some ladies that work. We are connected with the Heart of Alabama Food Bank, so we can shop at the food bank. So we do pretty.
You got it worked out, ain't you, Miss Hope? God gave you a great vision. Now, when He gave you this vision, He gave you a great vision. He took your blinders off. You got it all covered. And I could just see y'all sitting around having a family meal. I can just see how great that would be.
They do that. They do that every morning for breakfast and then every night for dinner.
Yeah.
They eat together.
Yeah, we take turns on who's going to cook. And so one person to cook breakfast and one person, whoever's working and off will cook dinner. Except on Wednesday, sometimes we go to celebrate recovery at Riverview and they'll have pizza. We make goodies and brownies together. Or Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, y'all had some good stuff at the rodeo.
Yeah.
Y'all had some good stuff. You like the rodeo?
I did. I liked it. Yes, sir, I did. I was working a little bit, but I was there some.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I talk about the rodeo, anything dealing with the Pike Cattlemen's Association, it's sort of like the House of Hope. I mean, they give over $20,000 in scholarships a year. It's family oriented, and I watched them every year. They kept the hamburgers and hot dogs at a price. We got a saying on the radio saying, so low everybody can go.
Right.
So low everybody can go. And that's what you need. You got a guy that's got a wife and 2 kids. He can't go give $10 for a hamburger.
Exactly.
And there's places out there that would charge you that. But the Pike Cattlemen's Association will not do that. And I'm just proud to be a part of it and proud to the things they do. I'm proud to just be proud to help you, Miss Mary, with the things you do. If everybody in this country learns to just help somebody
Amen.
first.
Right. That's the first thing.
Jesus-
We're better together. That's my word. Better together.
Jesus walked all over this country helping people.
He did.
Slept in tents and
He did.
all kind of stuff. And he could have called on his father at any time.
Right.
Come get me. I can't deal with these people. So we don't know how blessed we are. And sometimes it takes us to get without something.
That's right. It does.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes everybody has a different path. So don't hold your head down about your path. Just use your path to help somebody else have a brighter path.
That's right.
And whatever you do, I mean, I want you to share this with them tonight. I'm not going to try to quote it because every time you go to try to quote something, you get mixed up. But you tell them tonight to remember Psalms 119 and 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. You tell them to remember that the word of God they can walk on. Just like I had a guy used to tell me one time, says it's like a good bowl of soup. You know, a good bowl of soup gonna have 4 or 5 ingredients in it.
Right.
And that's what this word is. Any situation you in,
You can use
You
it.
can use the word. That's right.
sad, the word.
Right.
Happy, the
Right.
word. Looking for an answer, the word.
Right.
It's in here.
And he's going to be beside you every step of the way. The footprints in the sand are one of my favorite ones.
That's a good one.
Well, because my whole life he's been there. Like, I've been through so much. And a lot of it I put on myself, but to realize that I'm still alive because Jesus had a plan for my life. And it could be this to help people in recovery. Because like I said, this is the first time in my life since I was 10 that I've been clean 24 months. And I'm just so proud of myself for doing that. And it's because of the House of Hope.
Well, good. Well, guess what?
Thank God.
You got 24 more, 24 more, and 24.
Yeah.
You know, 24 is my lucky number.
Oh, good.
That was the day that he saw fit for me to come in this world. February 24.
Okay.
So I like that 24. It was a reason for you to be here today. You're going to make it another 24 more. All right. We're going to get y'all. Miss Mary, would you like to say something before we get y'all out of here?
We just appreciate the support of Pike County, and we are so thankful to be able to help our brothers and sisters around the world.
And be looking to hear from me and Miss Mary on our idea, our plan of action for this van. Pike County, yes, it's once again, we need you. We got to get these ladies a van. We can do it. If everybody in Pike County give $20, we'll have enough. So I know we can do it. And always, he don't say much, but every time I'm doing something like this, and Steve know we finna do something, he always raises his hand.
Right.
He always let me know, all right, I'm with you, Hoss, let's ride. So now that's the kind of people we have here at C Spy. We'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wally Sanders Truck Line.
That's right. Come join us today, the family of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Wally Sanders Truck Line, money, money, money. Hey, we got 401k, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We get you home on the weekend to watch football. Wally Sanders. Who is the best truck line that will get you home on the weekend? Wally Sanders. Money, money, money. Let me have that football.
The TruckSmart app has even more ways to make life on the road stress-free. As always, Ultra One members earn points, gears, and Ultra credits whenever they fuel up at a TA, Petro, or TA Express location. And now, convenient and fast fueling is just a click away with the PumpSmart feature. To use PumpSmart, simply click the PumpSmart icon in the app. Just like always, TruckSmart helps you find a TA, Petro, or TA Express location near you. And once you've selected your location, you can choose which fleet card you'd like to use for payment. TruckSmart users start by entering and storing their fleet card payment methods, either in the setup section of the app or during the PumpSmart process. Next, you can save time with PumpSmart by entering information like your vehicle and trailer IDs. If you're using a new payment card for the first time, you must first enter this information one time at the pump. After that, you can edit this information right in the app whenever you need to. TruckSmart stores this information for you. Next, you'll receive a code. You'll receive this code right in the app. Simply enter this code every time at the pump and fill her up. Once you're finished at the pump, your receipt is logged in your transaction history and stored right in the app. It's fast and convenient. PumpSmart is just another way that the TruckSmart app from Travel Centers of America is making life on the road a little easier. At Travel Centers of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the TruckSmart app. The TruckSmart app makes life on the road stress-free by putting all of the services and amenities at TA, Petro, and TA Express right at your fingertips. And for Ultra One members, the app makes the perks of membership even easier to access. The TruckSmart app helps you get what you want when you want it. For starters, you can search TruckSmart to find which services are available at the TA, Petro, and TA Express locations that are around the corner or on your route. And you can reserve and pay for reserved parking or a shower right in the app. The app's simple and secure sign-in gives you the ability to securely link your credit card. Need a specific service for your truck or a specialty fuel? Maybe you have a taste for a specific restaurant, or maybe you need a pet area or a place to work out. The TruckSmart app finds the things that make life easier while you're on the road. If you aren't already, you can become an Ultra One member right from the TruckSmart app. Quickly and easily create a loyalty account to start earning Ultra One points, Ultra credits, and more. With TruckSmart, Ultra One members can manage their account, and the app delivers real-time updates on things like point balances and your monthly gear level. TruckSmart even gives Ultra One members an up-to-date tracker of the gallons of fuel needed to reach the next gear, so they can earn more points. Need an oil change or other truck maintenance? No problem. Ultra One members can also get in the TA truck service queue right in the TruckSmart app. Get real-time traffic and weather alerts, and with TruckSmart, help is there when you need it. You can connect with Road Squad emergency breakdown service from the app in just one click. We've updated the app with a new intuitive design that will help you easily find what you're looking for. And we're always adding features to help make your time on the road stress-free. With the TruckSmart app, you can arrive at any TA, Petro, or TA Express location with confidence, knowing your time is well spent. Life on the road just got a lot easier with the TruckSmart app from Travel Centers of America. You think you know Travel Centers of America's Ultra One program, but do you know today's Ultra One? Ultra One now gives you more. More points, more rewards, more options. Gear up to get more by signing up for Ultra One today. Ultra One is the loyalty program that saves you time and money just for fueling at TA, Petro, and TA Express locations. Take advantage of flexible reward points and reward credits that you can redeem on showers, meals, parking, and more. And it's free to be an Ultra One member. Ultra One's Gears program rewards you with points when you fuel. The more you fuel, the more points you earn. Ultra One members start off in first gear and receive 1 point per fuel gallon. Move through each gear to receive up to 4 times points per gallon. The more you fuel this month, the higher your gear level next month. Not only do you get points when you fuel, for fill-ups of 60 gallons of fuel or more, you earn a reward credit. In first, second, and third gears, reward credits can be redeemed for a shower. In fourth and max gears, you choose how to spend your Ultra credits: a shower, a meal, or reserved parking spot at any TA, Petro, or TA Express. The more you fuel, the more you get. You can redeem points in our well-stocked convenience stores, delicious full-serve or quick-serve restaurants, at our state-of-the-art TA truck service locations, for reserved parking, and so much more. And don't forget, the more you fuel this month, the more you'll earn next month. Sign up, gear up, and get more with today's Ultra One program.
tell me something. How long have you been driving for Wiley Sanders Truck Line?
October will be 28 years,
Did your mother drive for us?
33 years.
And who else in your family worked for?
My dad worked in the shop, and my husband was also a driver and worked in the shop.
So Wiley Sanders Truck Line is family, family, family.
Always.
That's right.
Come join us today, the family of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them.
Well, that was so nice to talk to them ladies. We're back with Truck Talk. You know, when you look at a place like the House of Hope and you think about it, and some people may say, well, what's that got to do with trucking? That whole house was on a truck at one time. Every piece of clothing in there. You see, they said they fixed the bathroom. That was on a truck. Trucking moves this world. And by me saying that, I want to say this to you. If you're out there and you're thinking about getting into trucking, please give me a call, 334-372-5049. I would love to talk to you about it. It's a great career. If you're out there and you are driving, but maybe you're just not happy, maybe you just want to change, maybe you're looking for something different, please give me a call, 334-372-5049. I work for one of the best trucking companies in this world. Yes, I say world. Why do I say that? Because they're family owned, family oriented. They think family. They think godly. Those are the keys to being successful in a work atmosphere. And that's what we have. I've been going there all my life, every day, except my off days and my vacation day. Nothing that happened to me in my life is because of my job. I've had one of the greatest jobs. I've worked for one of the best places I could ever work for. And I just want to say that to you. If you're in 2025 and you find yourself looking for a job, not only in the trucking side, I can't forget about our sister companies, KW Recycling, KW Containers, Sanders Lead Company. Give those companies a try. Those are great companies with great benefits. I want to say a little joke. It's not like a joke, but it's really seriously. The two guys was in the emergency room, and both of them had cut their hand, big old cut in their hand. Nurse out there doing the paperwork, one bleeding, other one bleeding. They got, I need to see the doctor, I need to see the doctor. So they've been sitting there. One guy had this certain insurance company, I don't know what it was. This other guy had this certain insurance company. Well, this other guy had hit his finger with a hammer, and he had a little thing on it, you know. And the lady come out there and called the guy with the finger that just had the hammer. Two guys got two cut hands, and they all wrapped up, and they called the guy with the hammer. And he goes to walk back there, and the two guys say, hey, man, how did it get you so quick? He said, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and kept walking. So I'm just saying, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield, very good insurance. Match your 401k up to 4%. Now, those of you who are working can attest to this. We match it up to 4%, but it's matched off your gross pay. That within itself is a significant difference. Why do I say that? You know why. Don't everybody wish they could take home what they gross? No taxes, no nothing. Just take home that gross and not have to pay the taxes later. Well, Your 401k is taking off your gross pay. And it's really good. Really good. Really good. We've been doing that I think I checked the other day, it's been about 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, it has made a significant difference in my 401k and several other people's 401k. Everyone that's in the program. I'd love to see you come out there. I'd love to see you give me a call about working with one of our companies. I just work in the trucking part, but I promise you I can tell you who to go see about KW Recycling, KW Containers, and Sanders Leg Company. I can put you in the right step. If I can't, my safety director can. We can get you employment if they needing somebody. I don't want all the people. I just want most of them. On the drivers, I don't want them all. I just want most of them. If you live in Pike County, you need to be driving for us. This man back there throwing his hand up. I don't know what that means. I think it means that I got 1 minute, because he didn't throw his hand up that time, he put one finger up. That means I've got to go. But, as my old granddaddy used to say, if the creek don't rise, I'll see y'all next month. I do want to say this. If you can't say something nice about someone, or if you can't do something nice for someone, do nothing. Do not hinder them. Until next week, this has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Thank you for listening to me. I enjoyed talking to you. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company.